Hello, I'm Mike.
And I'm Emily.
And we're both from High Hopes, and this is the Well Good series, the last episode. We have thought and talked a lot about all of the well good ingredients, and you are all well on your way to being well good yourself. It's time to celebrate! Woo! Yay!
I don't know about you, Mike, but I've had a lot of fun. We've played games, tackled some big questions, and delved deep into the Bible for some excellent wisdom for us in our everyday well-goodness.
We have. Going all the way back to our first video, you may remember that we came up with the name WellGood from a combination of two different things. Wellness, which is sort of our whole health and happiness, and very good, which is the first thing God ever says about people in the Bible's creation story. Well-goodness.
We've covered a lot, but can you remember our 7 ingredients in the well-good cake?
Cake. Thank you very much. Pause!
And here they are. Mindset, friends and family, our money and stuff, physical, emotional, how we spend our time, and our spiritual well-being. Now get ready. We're going to do a whistle-stop recap with a quick challenge for each. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
In physical well-being, we talked about doing 3 different things: eating, sleeping, and looking after ourselves. And we have to find a good balance between all of those. But for now, we're just going to do one of those. Start jumps. Everybody up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to you, Emily.
Okay. Take a seat. In emotional well-being, we thought about a whole wide range of emotions, the ones we can have and how they point like a map to where we are and what we're experiencing. Don't forget to express, not suppress. Sharing how we're feeling with ourselves, our friends and family, and even with God is super important. Now show me your angry faces. Now show me your happy faces. Now show me your calm faces.
Calm feels like a good time to think about our spiritual well-being. We said that your spiritual well-being is a bit like your inner kitchen, your gut feelings and your conscience. Spiritual well-being is about feeling at home wherever you are. And of course, sometimes we can get maybe a good vibe or a bad vibe about a place, and we need to go somewhere else. Why don't you think about a place that you feel at peace in? A place where you feel, I feel like I'm home.
But not for long. It's time to think about money, 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 or rather things, or maybe even give, as we thought about the importance of our stuff and how generosity is an attitude, not a number. Let's summarise that in one sentence by John Wesley. Earn all you can, save all you can, give all you can. Have you given anything to anyone recently? Birthday presents, a helping hand, time with someone?
Moving on from spending, I'm thinking about time. Who have you been spending your time with recently? Yes, that's right, relational well-being, or how to be a good friend and get good friends. Remember also the beach ball. Remember to look at things from other people's perspective, because you might be looking at the same thing, but you might have a different idea about it. Why don't you turn to the person next to you and give them a high five?
People aren't the only thing we can spend time on. In vocational well-being, we thought about all the different things we can do in life. We asked ourselves, do we enjoy what we do? Would we like to do something else a bit more? Why don't you, in one word, tell someone what you did at the weekend, like this: climbing.
Sleeping. Mindset now. Where is your head at, everybody? We thought about our mindset and what's healthy and unhealthy attitude to life and things and stuff. Our friend Jess told us about how she found it really helpful to put positive ideas in her head and hear good news stories. Why don't you turn to the person next to you and tell them something encouraging, and then tell yourself something encouraging.
Done. Wow, that's a lot.
I am so tired. We should have a cup of tea. Thanks very much. Perfect.
I think we've earned it. Why don't we breathe for a moment?
Okay.
In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, that was so much to think about in such a short space of time. All of the well-being ingredients are important, but if you are feeling overwhelmed and thinking, where should I start? Then you don't need to worry. First of all, I can promise you that you have already started. The hard bit is done.
Hello, it's Mike again. Funny story, but as soon as I said the hard bit is done, our camera actually broke and we lost everything that we filmed after that. So actually making this video got a little bit harder, in fact. And just to make it even more so, I currently have to isolate. So I'm filming this in my house instead of in the lovely church kitchen. Anyway, Emily and I have just done a super speed recap of all of the ingredients that you need to make your life well. It seems like a lot, but as I said, there's no need to be overwhelmed. You've already started. And you only need to do small steps bit by bit. Getting good at well-being is a challenge of a lifetime. So here's some things to consider. Is there an aspect of well-being that you think you're already good at? Which other one would you like to work on? Is there a small change that you can make today? Pause! I hope you've had an enjoyable and invigorating time chasing well-goodness in your life. I'm going to close this whole series with a prayer, and as I do, I'd like to ask you to close your eyes and imagine you feeling well good. Thank you for the idea that each and every one of us is good, deeply, wonderfully, amazingly good. Thank you that each and every one of us can be well, deeply, wonderfully, surprisingly well in ourselves. Help me to be a person who chases well-goodness, that shares well-goodness, and that celebrates well-goodness for my entire life. Amen. Emily is not with me at this precise moment, but she says hello. And on that note, I say goodbye. Bye!